Hi there, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to take you through the rod and the reel that we'd recommend you use for tope. Now it's very important to pick the rod and reel to suit the conditions and also the fish species that you're trying to target. For the tope we'd recommend in lighter conditions a 6 to 12 pound class boat rod, and then when the tides pick up and you have to go onto heavier leads we'd recommend maybe going up to a 12 to 20 pound boat rod. Got a 12-20 set up here, and you'll notice that I've got a lever drag multiplier reel on it. We'd really recommend that you go for a lever drag over a star drag reel, just because the lever drag allows you to get instant control when you want to make that strike when you're hitting into the fish, and then you can back off a bit and adjust very quickly and very easily to suit when you're playing the fish. On this reel we'd also recommend braid. Braid gives you a lot more sensitivity, it allows you to see the knocks and strike early into the fish, which can help to reduce the possibility of deep hooking a fish. The braid that I've got here is about £50. We wouldn't recommend much lighter, maybe a £30 at the lightest, but certainly not below that.
It's important when you're tope fishing to make sure the drag is set on the clutch. For the first time in a lot of people's lives, they have a fish that once they've actually struck into it, it runs. So the drag has to be reasonably slack so it can actually take line off if it wants to. This avoids you breaking the line. It's actually a big huss, this. It's a big huss. The huss are caught on the same gear as a tope, so it's the same traces. We've got a very big lead on at the moment, which is making this difficult because there's a lot of tide running. It's a tag fish. This shows the value of the tagging programme. We'll be able to find out from that tag where it was caught, who caught it, and we can also work out growth rates. It's important with all sharks that you actually keep them horizontal, both bring them in the water and for removing the hook.
So when you do get a tagged fish, you might find that you have to clean the tag up a little bit. Some seaweed maybe clings to the tag as biofouling. If you just run your thumbnail over the tag, it'll scrape up a lot of this weed and let you see the tag number. Now the tag number is closest to the fish. This number is 5463. By the time we record that, we'll then be able to go back into the records and see when 5463 was originally tagged, how big it was and whereabouts it was.